यदा विनियतं चित्तम आत्मनि एव अवतिष्ठते निःस्पृह सर्वकामेभ्यो युक्त इति उच्यते तदा. Hello friends, this is the 18th shlok of the 6th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, and today we will understand this shlok in detail. So let's first go over its meaning. So the shlok says Yada Viniyatam Chittam, which means when the restrained mind, one, Atmani eva avatishthate, which means establishes in the self Nihaspriha sarva kamebhyo, which means free from all desires. Yukta iti uchyate tada, which means yogi here, he is called then. So in this shlok, Shri Krishna is talking about introversion, and what he is saying is that when a person has restrained his mind and he establishes his mind within himself, so he pulls his mind in himself away from the external senses, and he frees his mind from all the desires, then such a person is called a yogi. So basically what Shri Krishna is saying over here is that a yogi becomes introverted. Basically he stops focusing on the external and he basically just puts his attention within him. So he is not really concerned about the external world, he is concerned more about his internal world. He has controlled his mind, he has removed all his desires to basically interact with the external world, to project his personality, to attain anything from the external world. He has basically just shut the external world out there and he focuses on his internal world. So in this way he has basically become an introverted person. So a yogi actually is an introverted person, is what Shri Krishna is saying over here. Now in the modern times, the word introverted actually has become sort of a negative word, wherein people think that if a person is introverted then something is wrong with that person. And this has happened because most of the people, they do not really understand things very well. They are still focused on the external world, and so they are focusing on building their career, for example, or impressing others or creating a great impression of them. Now if someone wants to create a great impression of them, then what he has to do is to speak up and speak to other people. And if someone is not able to speak, then people think that, oh, this person is introverted and so there is something wrong with him. Now there is a subtle factor over here which has led to this problem, because what happens is that many a times in order to create your impression you have to speak up, but a lot of people lack the confidence to really speak up because they are not really sure about their ideas, and so internally they lack confidence, and because they lack confidence, therefore they don't speak. So people have incorrectly associated lack of confidence with introversion, and because of that people say that, oh, introversion is a bad thing. Introversion is something which is going to be a big hurdle in terms of you building your career or basically impressing others and things like that. So that's why introversion has become a bad word these days, because people have misunderstood it to be something which is related to lack of confidence. But actually that is not really the case with a yogi. Actually yogi is a one who is very confident, and he is so confident that he does not really feel the need to really interact with the external world. He is so confident, he knows that his internal world can provide him solutions to most of the problems that he is facing in life. And so such a person who is really a yogi, he does not really feel a need to interact with the external world, and therefore he goes to his internal world. He knows that the external world actually is a distraction for him. What he really wants to attain in his life is something which is within him. It's not something which is external, and so he only interacts with the external world when he has to interact with it. He has so much control over him that only to perform his daily chores, only to conduct his life, he interacts with the external world. But he does not really feel a need to actually interact with the external world. His internal world is so prosperous that he is happy over there, and he comes out and interacts only when there is a need for it. So such a person is actually very confident, and if he has to speak up, then he will speak up without any problems. If he has to really express his ideas, he will express them very confidently. He is very clear, actually. He has very strong clarity of thought, and he knows what he's speaking about. So he speaks less, but when he speaks in a very heavy manner. His points are to the point and very, very deep. So that person is what Sri Krishna is talking about over here, to be a yogi, not really a person who is lacking confidence. So that is something you have to understand, that if you want to have that clarity of understanding, and if you want to be a person who speaks less but who speaks in a very confident manner, then what you have to do is basically become an introvert, focus on your internal world, and build that. Once you will build that, then everything will start making sense. So that is the message of this shlok. I hope that I have explained this shlok well to you. With that, I will close this video. I will see you all in the next video. Take care.